one, I'm on one. I'm on one, I'm on one. I'm on one, I'm on one, I'm on one. Yeah. Pack heaters, 100 on the rack meter. The realest nigga to do it and do it good. I do it for the hood, say I love the children. Still throwing stones at that bill, no more either. Still trying to make these atheists believers.
Yeah.
Haters, they love us, but they want to be us. Jealousy of female traits, you ain't G'd up.
Yeah. You know what time it is, baby?
Yes, sir.
Now on that Certificial podcast, we back.
Yeah.
What's good? It's your boy Philly, man.
And it's your boy C.
Yeah. Another Sunday here, doing what we do best, man. It's good to see y'all. It's been a while. I feel like it's been a minute, though, dog. Like, this has been the longest week ever.
I do feel like it's been a little minute.
Mm-hmm. But we here, man. You already know what it is. Great content, great hosts. We doing what we doing, man. Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So, yeah, man, we're going to get right into it, man. We here this week, man. The basis of this conversation is friendship, family, and business. And the mixture of all of it, you know what I mean, as a whole.
Okay. What, mixing family and money?
Yeah, man. So the whole concept is, you know, and each person takes kind of advantage of the other guy. You know, your cousin, you hire your cousin, right, who's been around with you since grinding. You put him on, boom. You know, and cousin feel like, yo, I played a major part in putting this whole shit together. You saying like it's me and my talent and me moving out here. I just said I'm gonna bring you with me. So now cousin trying to get paid now. He want to be on the payroll. So now it's like, well, what do you do? Now he's probably like, I do a lot of things. I assist you. I'm your security. You know what I mean? What else? You know, PR, whatever a nigga might feel like he do.
What's this, a hypothetical thing?
No, this is like some real shit. You know, we gonna get to it. Like it's like I'm just saying in that aspect of family and business or friends and business and that even in the entertainment business and other business aspects as well too.
Okay. All right.
Yeah. So you know, so it's like when do you pay your friend? First question. You know what I mean? When do your friend become either an employee or a partner or whatever in business world?
You pay your friend when he becomes an asset. Mm-hmm. When he brings something to the table.
Mm-hmm. Now that friend might feel like, yo, I need a little more than what you just give me. You know what I mean? You got 50,000 off this show. I need to be you. You got money out the ass. You got
any nigga counting your pockets, man.
Yeah,
he out of pocket. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So it don't matter what I get. You know what I mean? Because I earn mine. I mean, if me and you we sit down and we got an agreement, and this what you know what I'm saying? This what you agree to do and get paid this amount for, then that's what we agreed to, my nigga. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, no doubt. Now you might get that. Now say for the females who do hair, they might be like, "Oh, I got my home girl. I got her up in the shop. You know, she got a license and all that, and it could be a friend or whatever. And that friend feel like, you know, what is it that makes that friend feel like, yo, I helped you build this from the ground up, so I deserve the same thing, you know?
You gotta go out and get the same thing. You don't get the same thing if it's my business. You know, I mean, that's not really. That's when money becomes the root of all evil. You know what I'm saying? Once you let it take you there, it's too much. You know what I'm saying? You're doing too much. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Mind your business.
Yes, sir.
And I mean that in the business aspect. Mind your business. You know what I'm saying? And as long as you focus on your business, you know what I mean? You ain't gonna be paying a whole bunch of attention to mine. You know what I mean?
Right, man. And that's the same thing going into retail companies. Might have a, you know, small businesses. They might have a cat who been around and watched them grow, and you know might have put a hand or two in that whole thing. So he coming through to get gear and shit. He feel like, yo, I deserve a discount. I deserve, like, you know, that's that self entitlement shit, my nigga. Like niggas,
every scenario you've given me so far is just bad business, my nigga.
Yes, it is.
Every situation was just bad business. It's like me in those cases, I might cut them people back. You know what I'm saying? Because I know they not good for what I got going on. Like you driving away. You know what I'm saying? And eventually you gonna they signs that people ignore. Like those little things. A motherfucker might ignore that. You know what I'm saying? Then later on, it'll bite you in your ass. You know what I'm saying? So that's the things you need to pay attention to. You know what I'm saying? If your friends ain't supporting you, if they not encouraging you to go harder, to keep going, and you know what I'm saying, they worry about, you know what I'm saying, what you making. Watch those folks, man.
Yeah, man, watch those folks for real though, because that type of shit to tear up relationships, you know. And moving on, you know what I mean. Now, do you think good friends become great business partners, or great business partners become even greater friends?
It all depends, man, because you know y'all gotta have a common goal. You know what I'm saying? And again, y'all gotta be on the same page. So I think either could work, but it just depends. You know what I'm saying? Because a stranger could be a great business partner. So it ain't a baller. It ain't. You know, I hear him say, "Don't mix money and family, or friends and money," and you know that I believe that's true in a lot of cases. But there's exceptions to every rule, man.
It is.
I always like you know, people like mafia movies and things like that. They like them for their own reasons and shit. But I always like the structure of it. That's what I was always attracted to about it, like the structure of the families. You know what I'm saying? And you inherit, you know what I'm saying, your family business. You brought into the business. You know what I'm saying? And having consequences behind your actions, man. You can't just be out of pocket.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And that shit, if it was consequences to the actions that people do, man, it wouldn't be so much bullshit going on.
That's
you know
right.
what I'm saying?
Yeah, that accountability is everything. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like when you held accountable for whatever the fuck shit you did. Like one thing I like about Godfather, like you notice he had older kids, but he put the young boy in position because he saw.
The young boy put himself in position.
Yeah, that's it.
Mike. He put himself in position because he was sharp. He was sharp. He was paying attention.
Even though he didn't want the business at first. Remember, he was like, man, I don't even want to live like that. I want to be regular, go to college.
And he went to the army and shit like that.
Yeah.
But no, little Michael was he was sharp as shit. You know what I mean? He was sharp, and he was about his business.
Yeah, he became the Godfather. He became the father figure to the whole family and shit, you know? And that's the same thing in corporate, you know? Everybody will come in together and expect most guys to feel like, yo, I deserve that position. That's for me. And everybody gunning for it. But it's going to go to who it's supposed to go to. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Even though his brother tried to fuck him over. Remember he Fredo tried to get him killed?
Yeah, Fredo got killed.
That was crazy, man. Like that shit. But that hierarchy, you're right, man. I like that everybody play their position. I feel like in business or any aspect, if everybody playing their position, we going to get there. You know what I mean? Stop looking at the other plate like who got what and oh, yo got more, and you know what I'm saying? Like that type of goofy shit.
Yeah, you got to play your position, but again, it only works if it ain't no ego. It's like I always felt like this, even when we was doing the music and shit like that. I ain't gotta be Nelly. I could be one of the lunatics. Just get us in there. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But everybody want to be the captain of the boat. You know what I'm saying? And it's a saying, and it's been going around on the gram and shit for a while. But like a motherfucker will sink the whole ship just because they ain't the captain.
That's crazy, man.
And it's real though.
Yeah.
Just because you ain't the captain, you'll bring this whole shit down.
And that's the emotional shit, bro. That's just why it's like that. You gotta peep that shit from the beginning. And a lot of folks want to go into business or what they perceive to be business with the family. I'm gonna bring everybody to the top, but everybody can't go. Nip said it best, man. You know what I mean?
Yeah, we spoke on that recently. You know what I'm saying? And that's just a fact, though. You know what I'm saying? I've been saying that even before I heard Nip say that. But everybody can go, and that's okay though. That's the whole hit. A lot of people feel guilty about not being able to bring a motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? And it's just some people in your life for a reason, man. It's just they not meant to be there at the end.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Everybody, you know, if you're a good one and you recognize what your people did, you gonna look back. You gonna try to help out as much as you can. But one thing I used to say, you know, if I ever hit the lottery, I'll get this person this amount of money. But I don't realize that how I'll be hurting them by doing that. For one, they ain't had to go through no hurdles to get nothing. They don't know what struggle was like. Two, they can have habits and shit, and then they got even more bigger habits. They can't come back to you, see, and be like, give me, you give them 10,000 one time. They can't ask for 5,000. They're gonna ask for another 10,000. So it's like, what do you cut that off at with people, even in business, without fuck the lottery, but just business period. You getting your bread up. What do you cut it off at to be like, okay, man, enough is enough? Because niggas will feel like they can siphon you till you don't have nothing left.
Hey, you got a motherfucker gotta know where you stand at before you can get the bread. That's the whole thing. You can't wait. You can't wait until you got it, and then, because then it's like, oh, yo, changed. It's just at the end of the day, you gotta. You know, every good leader was a good follower to somebody.
That's
you know
right.
what I'm saying? And a lot of people can't play that position. You know what I'm saying? So, a lot of people, they just, and everybody can't lead.
Right.
So, at the end of the day, you know what I mean? A motherfucker just gotta play the position.
Yeah, yo.
And that's just what it is, my bro.
Team effort, bro. Like, it's all the team effort. Everybody got a position on the team. Everybody gonna get it. We gonna get it together. Just, you know, like you say, man, weed them out and all that. You know what I mean? But a little back what you said something. Why is money the root of evil? What do you?
It's what it does to a motherfucker heart. You know what I mean? A motherfucker that loves money, that's in love with money, will do anything for money, my nigga. It's like you can't love the money that much. You know what I'm saying? Because for a price, you'll cross me. You know what I mean? Because you just want the money. Or a nigga that's just an opportunist. Like, he ain't got no loyalty. He loyal to the money. You know what I'm saying? He'll fuck with you, and you could be like, boy, soon, you know what I mean, we gonna blow up, bop, bop, bop. And walk out the door, and a nigga give him a better opportunity right now. And he'll say, oh, I ain't gonna be able to do this no more. I'm ready to start doing that.
That's fucking crazy,
You know
bro.
what I mean?
You dropped the whole, what you say, sink the whole ship.
Yeah. But that's, you know what I mean? I'd rather you go ahead and walk away, though. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Just don't, you ain't taking me down. What you just go ahead about your business.
That's right.
You know what I mean? I'd rather see it early. And then, you know what I'm saying?
Then later and shit,
Yeah.
once you got hella shit invested in that situation and shit.
Because if it's in you, it's in you. It's going to happen. You know what I'm saying? It's going to happen.
Yeah, man. Yeah, that's ill, man. That's fucking ill, yo. That whole shit, man. You know, because, you know, I seen, the reason why made me talk about this shit, because I seen some rapper nigga go through it with his family and shit behind that. Like, nigga, I helped build you. And the DMX situation where he felt like he helped build Rough Riders on his back, and I want a percentage of it, and he never got it. And he felt bitter. To this day, he's probably still bitter about it. They probably let it go. You said they hang with each other, but, you know, that recent joint that came on BET, was it? The Rough Rider joint, Chronicles.
Yeah.
You know, that showed it, and that made me look back like, damn, you know, niggas that think you got the whole world and shit moving. What'd he say? Shit was moving. I couldn't give it to him then because I wasn't in that mind space.
Right. But the way he was saying it, it was almost like they had an agreement. It just was a verbal one. You know what I'm saying? He was supposed to get that, but he never got it. You know what I'm saying?
Why do you think that it's kind of hard for folks to, when they in business together, to sign contracts, to put shit down on paper? Why do you think people kind of feel?
It's almost like, you know what I mean, asking your wife would she marry you, but then you wanted to sign a prenup. It's like, damn, yo, what the fuck? Like, you don't trust me? You know what I mean? And a lot of people, it's hard to separate business from friendship. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So you gotta be able to do that.
And speaking of the prenup and shit, you see Dr. Dre in the news. He divorcing his wife. She just the other day took out $357,000 and some change out of an account, right?
I seen like $31,000.
Yeah, this is brand new, bro. She took like 350 something
Yeah.
thousand. I would have pulled it up and showed you, but I'll show you. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But so my thing is this: some folks feel like a lot of people in the comments saying, "Oh, she stole the money, she did this," but that's his wife. She a part of the program, right? And it's legal. It's a legal act to be for married couples to take out a joint accounts and shit. You know what I mean? Like what's her name from off of the movie, my nigga? The gambling movie and shit with your boy and shit. Robert De Niro was in it.
A gambling movie?
Yeah, remember he had it was Casino.
Oh, Casino.
And remember when shit got rough and she went and took out the count, she was getting high. So, right now, she's like the evil guy now, right? She signed a prenup. She wanted rights to, he created a brand new account and put like almost $1 billion in the account. It's hidden from her, but it's under all his Dr. Dre shit, the old shit he had before he married her. So she feel like I'm entitled to half of that because I've been with you basically every step of the way. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And it soured that whole situation. So there you go, money to rule all evil once again, She like, well, fuck it, I'm gonna get what I can get out this motherfucker.
Yeah. I mean, it seems that way because we don't know what they personally go
allegedly
through. But it seems like that because the first thing she do is go for the money. You know what I'm saying? So it do seem that way. And I think, granted, you want her to live a certain lifestyle because she accustomed to that. So I get that. But once it get ugly, like if you gotta have an ugly divorce and you want everything and all that, naturally, motherfucker gonna feel like you don't deserve shit. Like you want everything you fight for. I'm gonna fight for you not to have it. You know what I mean? Just for the sake.
Cause you been
Yeah. Then this kid's grown, so he ain't got, you know what I mean, take care of no babies.
Yeah. So she asking for $2.something million a month. Something sick. If I give you $2.something million, bitch, we not even breaking up. We might as well just stay together and fuck other people and shit.
That's why it's always cheaper to keep her.
Cheaper to keep her.
That's why they say that.
Yeah, man, that's wild, man. Shit. If I had the money and shit, I don't know, man. I ain't gonna say I don't know. I know I ain't got me leaving my wife. But that money change you and shit. Why does money change a motherfucker? They say money changes
the circumstances, yo.
Yeah.
It changes the circumstances. You can do certain things. Once you get that bread, you're gonna be able to do some shit that you can't do right now.
Right.
You know what I mean? So
like what, Nicky?
Like everything. Like
everything.
Yeah. You're gonna be able to
get the best food, the best clothes.
The best, you know what I mean? You're gonna live a life of luxury. So if you can drive the car that you want to drive and dress the way you would want to dress, you know what I'm saying? With that type of money, you gonna, you know what I mean, attract attention that you're not getting right now.
Yeah.
So that's gonna make you look at your wife. If you ain't all the way tight, you're gonna be like, you know what I mean?
Yeah, man, that's wild. That's why I feel like couples should be equally yoked, bro. Like in the Bible, people talk about equally yoked, a lot of Christians. So I'm like, mama gotta have something going on too. So just in case something happened, God forbid, that you in place too. That's what happened when you carry a motherfucker for 40 years and shit. And now you ready to move on and live your best life and shit. You know what I'm saying? Right. I feel like Dre created that monster. If it is one. Yeah. We just hear what's in the media, but
yeah. And then you're supposed to put in position, even if y'all not initially equally yoked. If you get your hands on some bread, you know what I mean? You supposed to put her in position to have some shit of her own anyway.
Now you notice a lot of sports.
So she ain't got to keep asking you. It would be the same thing when you said earlier. You know what I'm saying? When do you start paying your man? It go the same thing for your woman. You know what I'm saying? I shouldn't have to keep going to my pocket giving you something when you can earn. You gotta be an earner. You know what I'm saying? You gotta sit at home and take care of the babies, and you ain't gotta work a 9 to 5 neither. But you can create some shit of your own and just you know what I mean? You gotta have your own shit going.
Yo, speaking of that too, remember now, Jim Jones had a situation when he was on Love and Hip Hop where his wife created a lot of shit for that Vamp Life clothing shit, right? And she got on national TV and said that he won't even pay me. I put all this work and time and effort. He feel like I don't gotta pay you. You know what I'm saying? If they could have thought about it, that money's still gonna stay in the family. You know?
I mean, and I rocks with Jim Jones the long way, man. Pause. But from the stories I've heard of him, he seemed like a selfish guy. I haven't heard anybody around him, you know what I'm saying, be happy financially with that situation. Not one person. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. And I think that come from all the years he ran with Cam and saw Cam do his thing and was getting there. He like, nigga, now that's a great example. He got it with Cam from the beginning, did all the extra shit, the editing. He tried to keep the money as much in the family as possible. But then Cam was the one that got the money. At the end of the day, your name not on the check.
He put him in position to be a boss. He He took advantage of the position, became who he is, and now you got people looking to you
For that.
for the same, you know what I mean, same assist. Where the assist at? You know what I'm saying? And sometimes motherfucker just be afraid that you just gonna blow. Max B, for example. You know what I'm saying? It was all good when Max B was writing, when he was all on the project, you know what I'm saying? But the moment he wanted to break off and do something else, you know what I mean? He blocked him from all that.
You think Max was wrong for wanting to expand his shit?
You absolutely right to want to do that. Like, who want to be behind a motherfucker their whole life? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And you supposed to want a motherfucker to grow.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Like, I kind of feel like Busta did that with Spliff Star. It always looked like he was always, he never got the opportunity to, even though he wrote a lot of shit, all the hype shit, he was the hype man forever. One of the greatest hype mans, might I add. But it's like, when do you like not keep stifle him and keep him there? Like, and that's going back to the joint. Like, a lot of niggas want to keep you there. You know what I'm saying?
I wouldn't use that example though.
You wouldn't?
He was like, he is a hype man.
Yeah, but he had talent.
Yeah, of course you're gonna develop some talent at the band a nigga hype man for motherfucking 15 years. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, yo.
20 years. You're gonna develop some talent. You're gonna be in the studio with nigga, you're gonna learn how to craft or do something. You know what I'm saying? So by the time he even started mastering this craft,
Busta
shit was over.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
yeah, most definitely. Yeah, man, but that's wild, so just pay attention to what you do and who you do it with, you know what I'm saying? Set parameters in the beginning, man. If y'all stop doing the homeboy shit and just, listen, bro, I'm going to do this for you. Now, when we get on, man, not just look out for me, but pay me what I'm worth, bro. You know what I'm saying? I got a family. A lot of them cats got families at home. They got children. You know what I'm saying? And they expecting something. You ain't going to come off the road and not have nothing. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of niggas be really having niggas around and they just be penny pinching like baby. He spoon feed a nigga. He never give you the.
You got better earn though. If you look at the history, if we talking about entertainment business, if you look at the history, a lot of people don't end with the whole entourage that they start with. You know what I mean? Motherfuckers start with 40 people. You might end up with 6. Because you got to weave through it. You know what I'm saying? Because you feel a little obligation in the beginning. And then once you start seeing the motherfucking money and shit dwindling away, you start to wisen up a little bit and be like, man, if you ain't earning this shit, I can't just keep on, you know what I'm saying? Taking care of a motherfucker.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. So, everybody just get it together, play your position, man. That's the best part. That's the best thing you can do in life is just, even if you where you at, you got aspirations, play your position and let it be known. Like, closed mouths don't get fed out here. You know what I mean, bro?
Right.
So, let a nigga know, man. It don't hurt to tell a nigga. Don't feel like, yo, I don't want to say this because I don't want, you let that friendship, emotion shit, family shit get in the way of business. And I think 2 great business partners, myself, I think, become great friends at the end. You do y'all great business in the beginning, and that friendship gonna be there. That's my man. Oh, you doing something different? Oh, that's my man. You want something? He got that. So boom, boom, pow. You plug it together. You know what I'm saying? But that's just my take on that, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? How you feeling, my nigga?
I'm good, man. I want
Good.
while we still was on the subject, I wanted
Ooh.
to give him a book. Oh, excuse me. I wanted to give him a book, one of my favorites, man.
Yeah.
Rich Dad, Poor Dad, by Robert Kiyosaki. It's a great book, man. I wish I had read it about 20 years ago. It's what the rich teach their kids about money that the poor and middle class do not, and it's so true. Man, it's a great read. And he started when he was a kid. His father was a teacher, and his best friend Mike, his father was a businessman, had multiple streams of income, and his dad, his biological father, that's his poor dad, and Mike's father, which he calls his rich dad, and he just gives him all the fucking tools that he needs to set his mind right, to give him to put his mind in a state, you know what I mean, to be a go-getter, you know what I'm saying? And he always say that he don't work for money, you know what I'm saying? He worked to learn.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? And he let his money work for him. He don't work for money. And man, the book is just a great read. And I think I think everybody need to read this joint, man.
Rich Dad Poor Dad.
Yeah, I love the joint by Robert Kiyosaki, man.
Now, can I ask you a question though? Why do you feel like you should have read that book years ago?
I just feel like, man, it's just it changed my whole way of thinking as far as finances is concerned. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like, you know, since then I've picked up a couple other books that's in the same that's pretty much in the same boat as this one, and I fucking just you know, financial literacy, man, is important, man. It's important, and it's important to teach your kids about it, because it's they don't teach that curriculum in school.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? They teach you how to be a worker. You know what I'm saying? And at the end of the day, you know what I'm saying, you gotta be self-taught to some degree. You know what I'm saying? If you really want, you know what I'm saying, learn about some shit that, you know what I mean, the people before you ain't gonna teach you just the shit they know. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But it's a great read, man. Rich Dad Poor Dad.
Pick it up, man. You already know that's that Certificial Book Club.
You already know.
If you got a book that you would like to, you know what I mean, or any questions about the book, put them down in the comments, man. Let us know. You know what I mean? If you read it, let's have that conversation, because I think we need more great group economics in our community. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, absolutely, man.
Yeah, man. It's dope, man. Shit, man. You already know what it is, man. I'm looking forward to all the shows we got coming up, man. We got some great shit coming, you know. And
Definitely.
And I want to thank you, man, like, for being a dope ass co-host, a dope, even greater business partner, and a great friend, dog. For real, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man. Likewise, man.
Yeah.
I want to thank one of our close followers and friends. They got the Hennessy for us, man.
What?
You can see it.
What?
It says now that's certificial.
What?
I mean, the dream is free. The hustle sold separately.
Yeah, man.
You know what I mean?
Damn, they got your quote on here and shit, yo.
We're changing the narrative, man.
Yeah.
Knowledge without application is useless. Yeah, man, that's dope, man. We appreciate y'all, and that's what we do it for, man. We just to know that we touching somebody. You know what I'm saying?
That's great, man.
And this was a gift from one of our close friends and viewers, man.
Thank you.
We appreciate that, you know what I mean?
Man, that's what's up. It's always good to get that love from the subscribers. You hear me, yo?
Always.
Y'all make sure y'all show us some love and hit that like button and all that. Tell a friend, bring a friend, man. This is what we do here at Certificial, man.
Absolutely, man.
Two Certificial guys getting it in, man. Now that's Certificial podcast. We want to thank our sponsor for this week, man. Man, big shout out to Corner Boy Raps. Big shout out to them, man. We got some great products in hand and shit. You know what I mean? One, I want to give out the CBD smoothies, right? This is CBD All Natural Smoke Company, and these cats got with us, and we partner up right now. We want to show you the smoothie cigarettes right here, right? So you want to get off of the nicotine, get off of the tobacco and GMO products. You want to fuck with us over at Corner Boy Organics and get these products, man. Shit is good, man. I tried it myself. It's a real smooth taste. You know what I mean? Real crisp. I like these drinks right here.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, and big shout out to him, man. We got the Now and That Certificial wraps as well, too.
Yes, sir. Check us out, baby.
Yeah, check us out, man.
Shout out to Corner Boys, man. All organic, 100% natural. You know what I'm saying? No GMOs. You know what I mean? No glue. Man,
It's great, man. It's a healthy,
it's a healthy alternative,
Yeah,
man,
healthy
for smoking, man. If you feel the need to smoke, then you might as well smoke healthy.
Yeah, smoke healthy. You know what I mean? That's the way it is, man. That's what we doing, man. Big shout out to Corner Boy Raps. You know what I mean? Corner Boy Organics. It's Now That Certificial, the podcast, man.
What's going on? What you talking about?
Yeah, you know, man. Shit, just living, you know, making the best out of all these situations that's around us, you know. And I know with some difficult things going on in the media and in the news, and one of them is the killing of Breonna Taylor, who died March 13th of this year. You know what I'm saying? And
Rest in peace to her, man.
yeah, rest in peace to her, man. For real,
Justice for her, man.
justice, man. So, you know, I had read a minute by minute thing, and, you know, basically it's the same narrative. Police busting the house, boom. But in this case, the brother had his gun, which was licensed to him, and he shot first, and then they hit a barrage of bullets. She caught 8 of them, and then the rest of them hit throughout the house or whatever. So now the whole Kentucky is in the uproar right now, man. Listen, y'all out there in Kentucky, be safe, man. Think smart, you know, and get like you told me earlier, get more knowledge on the situation before you put the emotion first. You know what I'm saying? And I want to send my condolences to her mother and her family and all of that.
And all her loved ones, man.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying. But I seen also that they just this month they got a $12 million settlement to pay the family for the wrongful death of her. But the mother is still asking that cops be charged, but they didn't charge 3 of the cops. Only one of them was charged, and now the people are upset because they feel like this shit's going to go out the wind because y'all only charging him for the extra bullets he shot, not the ones that hit her.
Yeah.
You know, as if you're making that more insignificant. I'm going to just say with the recent deaths that's going on throughout our culture and our communities, man, y'all be a little mindful, and hopefully y'all can learn more about the law and just become real lawful citizens and not do shit based off emotion, because leading with emotion is only going to lend you one or two ways, dead or in jail, you know? So don't tear up your own shit out there. Please be safe and all that. You know, we all know Black Lives Matter, but I firmly believe all lives matter. But me, culturally, Black lives do matter just as much as a white life or Chinese life. You know what I'm saying, bro?
Yeah, I mean, of course, we all know that all lives matter. That's never a dispute. But all lives cannot matter if Black lives don't matter.
You motherfucking right,
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because Black, so yeah.
Yeah, man, we lead it, man. So I want to thank you, man, and I want to thank the fans for checking us out tonight, man. Here and now, that's Certificial, the podcast.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
And, you done?
I mean, we keep going. We do what we want to do. You know what I'm saying? I just wanted to thank him. You know?
Yeah, absolutely, man. We appreciate y'all, man. Rest in peace to Breonna Taylor.
Yeah, man.
You know what I mean? George Floyd and so many others, man.
Yeah, it's endless, man. It's crazy. And I want to say to all the females that passed through on police shootings as well. You know, Sandra Bland. You know what I mean? And it's a whole list, man. Y'all can see this shit online. You know, it's just terrible. We got to protect our women, protect ourselves, and protect our children. You know what I'm saying?
That's right.
Real, man. And voting coming up. You know what I mean? Next month, bro. Like, well, at least the month after.
Yeah. What is November 3rd?
Yeah, it's gonna be heavy, man. Like the climate. You think the climate's gonna get a little more heavier because this is now surfacing right after the George Floyd shit, but though it happened before. You know what I'm saying? At least 2 months, almost 2 months before. So it's like,
Yeah, it's not. It's because you know the cops were arrested that had done that to Floyd. You know what I'm saying? And the cops who killed her still running around free. So. You know what I mean? You gotta keep her name alive, you know what I'm saying?
Please.
Just to get the justice. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? For her and so many others.
I do want to thank the Kentucky their law enforcement and the communities, because they came together and now they're gonna make laws up. They stopped the no-knock warrants, can't do the no-knock warrants no more. And they're gonna come up with laws for Breonna Taylor for shit like that. You know what I mean? I just hope that they be more in favor of the people. You know what I'm saying? But I'm thanking them because they sat down and talked, and they gonna make some things happen. I read that as well too. So,
But how many lives gotta get lost?
yeah, it shouldn't be more. It shouldn't be no lives getting lost.
And not to get off subject, but before we get out of here, man, how you feel about Vlad, man?
What? What about like what he doing and?
No, Vlad, he you know, they basically trying to cancel Vlad because
What?
yeah, he misquoted the minister. You know what I mean? Minister Farrakhan. And Royce the 5'9" was in his ass about it. You know what I mean? And my son, which is a friend of Vlad's and shit, he was him and Royce was on live and shit, going back and forth about it. And you know, he issued a statement saying that he know that he misquoted him, but the only way that he would apologize is if he could sit down with the minister face to face and apologize. And you know what I'm saying, after a few days I've been watching it, you know what I'm saying, I know a couple people then cut him off, including my son, Lord Jamal, and I forgot the comedian guy. They like regular guests on the show or whatever. And it's just yeah, man, we can't have these culture vultures. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
We can't have them in here, and if they not gonna abide by the rules, you just a guest in hip hop.
Right, you just a guest, man. You can't be thinking that y'all are part of the program, but you're not. And then, like, once again, he's ciphering off of the culture for his pockets. You don't see Vlad doing no fucking turkey giveaways and nothing in the hood. With, you know what I mean?
And that was the whole shit because I was jive feeling him a little bit. I felt like my son to a degree, but then when he said basically he ain't apologizing. It ain't hurting his pockets. So basically he made it about money, like as if it was hurting his pockets.
Yeah.
Then that would be a reason to apologize.
And that's some sucker shit. You know,
man. And I heard he's supposed to be married to a black woman, got black kids and shit, and you know what I'm saying. So it's already the fuckers, and you know what I mean, and uses, you know what I mean, monetarily, you know what I'm saying, but fuckers as, you know what I mean,
as a whole.
Yeah.
You know, it's wild because that motherfucker been vulturing off of everything. It's like we go to him because he gets the best interviews. He get interviews from niggas that don't give interviews. So it's like we went to him, we built up his shit, you know what I mean, his numbers and all of that, and he go to do that.
Got 4.5 million followers.
Yeah, he's ridiculous, man. I'm gonna say to all you culture vultures, man, fuck all y'all, get out of our house. We don't need y'all. But black folks, I'm gonna be honest, accountability, man.
And motherfuckers gotta stick together.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You can't motherfuckers can't pull out and then there's gonna be a bunch of other motherfuckers that's going, you know what I mean, that's gonna stay or that can't wait to get interviewed by him.
And it's wild because there's so many platforms out here. I think you famous black folks need to start fucking with us. You know what I mean? We got platforms out here just because it ain't people keep looking for that white ticket, that lottery ticket, thinking that that's going to make them better than what they are. When you can make somebody that look just like you, just as greater. You know what I'm saying, man?
Yeah, just like we built them up, you could build somebody else up. You know what I'm saying? It don't have to be us. You know what I'm saying? But it's plenty more out here. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But yeah, that's all I wanted to say, yo.
And that's real, man. Well, I appreciate it, man. You know what that is, man. You know what time it is. We about to get the fuck up out of here. It's your boy Philly.
It's your boy C.
Yeah, now that's Certificial.
We out. Peace.
I think that was a good show, dog.
Pack heaters, 100 on the rack meter. The realest nigga to do it and do it good. I do it for the